Hello everyone, how you are doing? So it's story time. On this beautiful day, as I step out of the Paddington train station, something remarkable caught my eyes. And there in the midst of this bustling city was a captivating piece of art that drew my attention, not just my attention, but the attention of everyone around. As I looked closely, admiring this beautiful piece of art, I had a wave of nostalgia all over me. And I said to myself, wait a minute. Is this not the story of the animal kingdom? Where Mr. Hare and Mrs. A invited all the animals to a feast. Indeed, as I looked more closely, I noticed two empty seats at the table. And I realized then that those seats were made for Mr. Tortoise and the elephants. The story goes like this. On the day of the feast, the tortoise, being so slow and burdened by his heavy shell and nearly impossible for him to complete the journey to the gathering. But Mr. Elephant, being so kind and generous, strong, decided to help the tortoise so that they can get to the venue in time. So, Mr. Elephant offered to carry the tortoise on his back, ensuring that they will reach the feast in time. Despite his generous gesture, the tortoise, who we all know for being so cunning, had his own plan. When they finally arrived, the tortoise declared that his name was all of them, ensuring that every time food was served for all of them, he alone would be the one to eat. So as the feast went on, the tortoise devoured the best portion, much to the shock and frustration of other animals. Even the elephant who had helped him was left with nothing. So the tortoise outsmarted all of them. But as we all know, his greed did not go unpunished. As the feast drew to a close and the tortoise tried to leave, his bloated body could not carry the weight of his gluten. So, in haste to escape the wrath of other animals, the tortoise fell from the elephant's back and crashed to the ground. His shell, once smooth and whole, shattered into pieces. So, from that day onward, or from that day forward, the tortoise shell would always be cracked. This story is a reminder of the consequence of greed and deceit. So as I glazed at the sculpture, and this reminded me of the timeless tales, one that teaches us about kindness, the danger of selfishness, and the price of cunning, of being cunning without conscience. I hope you enjoyed my story. Bye.